Hey, hello, 24. Are you awaiting, huh? Now let's change scenes. There we are. Didn't know what I was hearing. Yeah, me neither. I've clicked on a random house mix and it's playing God knows what. Right, that's a bit better. A bit better. Hey, Wave. Good morning. A wave for Wave. There we go. That's better music, I think. But yeah, today we're going to continue with our fortification. Now that we've got like a bit of a design theme going, I think we can make this look pretty schmick instead of a Steam Deck. Yeah, I saw the link. Um, so how does it work? Is it an uh, is it a application that I download and then I can like assign it to keys or something on the keyboard? Building a prison, kind of. It is a fort. It's supposed to be based off of the coastal forts in Finland outside of Helsinki. But basically, any ship that comes around the corner back in like the 1800s, 1700s would have been met with a flurry of cannon fire from this fort here, basically denying access past this point. Sort of, it'll have vision down there. So, although this harbour is naturally very protected, and I think IRL they would have put a fort here and then another one like up there. We've only got this area to work with. Have to figure it out. I'm sure there's a YouTube tutorial on how to use it. They still do that to this day, yes. Topical building, that's what we're doing. Hey, Polytruck, hello. We're continuing with the fort and island chain for Hennis Land. We've taken some inspiration from that Helsinki fort, but we're gonna probably, the more we build, the more we'll sort of make it up as we go. But it's looking all right so far. Even the music agrees, saying yes. See? Even the music loves me. Stupid daylight thing changed? Yes, it did. So now we are back to normal. We're back to whatever it was before. Except that the sun sets earlier, which is sad. Yeah, even the tune I know, Wave. Totally on purpose. I might raise this terrain again. I want the terrain to be level. Level as. Yeah, you can see it sort of does its own thing over here. So How's the apartment? It's all right. We've organized the flooring to be replaced now. There's a few things that have to happen with that, so I was very busy the last couple of days. You basically have to submit an application to modify the flooring in your apartment, which then has to go to the strata committee, and they have to approve it. The strata committee being other residents in the building, so that's going to be fun when a bunch of idiots try and pretend to be experts. And then inevitably start making their own demands. But we'll see. Maybe they're not stupid. Yeah, or it does make a little bit of sense, Wave, because it is replacing the flooring, and the people living underneath are going to have to deal with whatever the new flooring is. So it's like ensuring that people aren't being dickheads and making like like in theory, that's the idea, is it's to try and like make sure that people actually put down a soundproof layer or whatever underneath the flooring to not create a headache for the people living below them. But the moment people that aren't like in the industry or aren't experts get involved is when it's basically the council meetings from Parks and Rec is just a bunch of morons. So we'll see. The air trapped inside it is yours. Yep, all that stinky, stale air. Stanky. But all the stuff that we've got like ticks every box. I made sure. So if they start complaining, well, they shouldn't have any grounds to start complaining. So we shall see. Hey, pork chop.
Evil_Doctor_porkchop just subscribed for 9 months. Popping in from supermarket land to say hello. And guess who handed in his letter of resignation to his department manager? 2-job era is coming to a close.
Oh, congratulations, pork chop. Very nice. And thank you for the resub, man. But that's a big moment, isn't it? Oh my god. Handing in the 2 weeks notice, huh? And then, of course, I imagine they had a bit of a shocked expression, thinking, oh my god, I didn't ever plan for this person to leave. But I'm on to bigger and better things, I'm sure, pork chop. Just tell them I'm actually a city planner. Then they might start asking like, oh, can I do this? Can I do that? And then it'll just be never ending. Idiotic renovators would do if they had total freedom. I know, Polytruck, I know. Seeing when I used to work in the building industry, seeing some of the floor plans and like SketchUps that people made of the renovations they planned was enlightening, to say the least. I can see why architects and interior designers have a job. Because half of the shit that you see people cook up is like, oh my god. Don't make me slap you. Well, on to bigger and better things, I'm sure, Pork Chop. It's a big moment, though. I remember leaving my first job. Lots of drama for mine. Resigned and not burn down the entire building like those guys in Canada. Oh, was it Canada or the US? The toilet paper thing. Oh my god. If that happened in Australia, oh my god, there'd be a riot. All the panic buyers wouldn't be able to source their toilet paper, their year's supply of it. Oh my god. That's the true sign of the end times. When the toilet paper runs out. Somehow that is the default panic purchase for Australians. I don't know if that's around the world or just Australia, but my god, that was ridiculous. At this point, I'm anarchy. Yeah, we'll say that. I'll steal their thunder. Okay, so that's blocking these buildings. Can we... shrink that back just a tad. I want the coins, QUOINS, which are these blocks, to meet the stones of the wall here. Hey, Captain. Thought you'd be at the Sydney Opera House for TISM's first concert in 33 years. Ooh, I haven't even heard about this. Opera House. What the hell? Okay, the picture's interesting. A red... What is that? Mohawk. This is serious, Mum. And then they're wearing a full black suit, which might be confused for something else. Interesting. Interesting. A satirical music band. I gathered. To be honest, I haven't heard of them before. That might show me being a bit uncultured there. Move this in slightly. Ooh. Control H. There we are. Okay, so we have these now pointing towards the harbour. Bog Roll Riot. That's probably one of their songs, right? I'm gonna, after stream, I'm gonna have to check out some of their music. And see what the fuss is all about, huh? Okay, there we go. Not bad, good size, as they say. But we do have to adjust this one. Back. Okay. See, all the roofs are mostly hidden now. Yeah, mostly. And then we'll create like a, have like a big structure up here, i.e. the castle, to bombard over there. But we'll have this like tapered down to a lower point and then have a structure inside of there. Because I mean, the whole point of this thing is to be able to absorb a ton of cannon fire and artillery. So we don't want the heart of the fort to be exposed too much. So where is props? Bring this back just a bit more. There we go. We're mostly focusing on this fort here, Captain. So we might add some cannons and stuff along the walls and some further decorations and things. But it'll basically be like a park. A fort turned into a park. And it'll sort of make these 3 islands linked together with another space here. And they'll all integrate with a bridge crossing to Hennis Land. But earlier today I was playing and I've started reorganizing the road layout here because we will be demolishing and rebuilding the highway interchange here. We're gonna tidy it up, make it a bit more proper, as they say. Because this is currently a 3-way interchange, but we're going to connect this tunnel here and redevelop this area as well. Change the alignment slightly, if we get time today. But now that we've got like most of the areas sort of roughly planned, I want to start like finalizing the highway route. Because we've done a pretty good job so far for this segment. It stretches down here to this point. All the pathways and alignments are going to be shimmied around a little bit. And I've tried creating a few more rail connections to connect this cargo train terminal. Because I moved this cargo harbour along slightly just to create some more space. And the idea is for this cargo train terminal is to provide a secondary industrial link. So rather than having trucks going along the highway, just have this train here. Go from this cargo transfer station up and over to here. that might cut down on traffic on the highways. I mean, we already have this connection, but I'm thinking IRL, there'd be more than one railway link and more than one port. We've deleted this one, but we'll renovate it. Probably cut the island in half and then move this shipyard ferry depot thing in here. And then we can also bring this railway freight rail across and then over onto this island. And then eventually continue the link up to this train station. So that there is a reason why this railway line is here. We've thought ahead for once. Yeah, so as the railway line goes up and over, it'll sort of just follow the coast and then link up here and then provide a link that goes all the way down and along to Hennis Land. We have a railway that came with the map that goes across that coast, but we'll put another one along this side too. And we might even have it extend all the way to the edge of the map, just to create even more rail traffic. Because then we can have it come in, go along, and then enter the main line to the terminus station. Or even go along and then eventually connect to this Netherlands train station, which we will turn into like the secondary main hub. Just thinking whether we want it to be the Netherlands train station or the historic train station, wherever that is. Because the historic one's pretty cool. And we haven't used it before. There it is. I mean, look at this dude. Very nice building out the front. And we can upgrade it with an extra platform. Hey, Moya. Yo yo. Yo 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 yo. I think we'll use the historic one rather than the Netherlands one. But we might borrow the design for the bus terminal. Actually, it gives us an opportunity to use some of the other bus things. Okay, never mind. But that'll be our plan to link Hennis Island. Let's try and make it less sus. To the rest of the CBD. And then that means we can put stations along and sort of develop the hillside a bit too. It unlocks this area for development. Oh, it wasn't aligned properly. Refrain myself from adding more stuff on my wall for now, since it's 12. Are you putting decorations up or posters? Copy position. Paste position. Drop down. There we are. Have a hairspray that smells so nice and I'm addicted. Oh no. 24. You're doing the same thing as the school kids with highlighters. You addict. You addict. I thought that was supposed to copy position and rotation. There we go. And this one gets the same. And down. There we go. Few bits and bobs, most of them from K-pop albums. Ah. Jump scared by my other cats. Got more than one, huh? Twice the mischief. I said before, but I'm allergic to cats, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because I think they're pretty good. They're pretty good pets for an apartment. I feel like a dog would get very restless in an apartment. Poor thing. I'm sure cats get restless as well. Didn't know he was there, where he came from. Sneaking up on you. What's going on in here? What is going on here? Breakfast. Oh, what a stupid meme. Chief train wreck. Oh my god. Rogue Core. What is Rogue Core? Is this that game that we are looking at before? No, this is different. What is this? Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, Rock and Stone. Oh. On Steam. Wonderful player co-op FPS roguelite. Oh my god. It looks pretty good. Let's see how much it costs though when it comes out. Is it developed by the same guys or is it developed by a subsidiary? Deep Rock Galactic. Okay, no, it is the same guys. Okay, so that means it'll be pretty good. Or it should be pretty good. NCT Dream and some more P1 Harmony. So is there any of the original paint visible, Moya, of the wall, or is it all now covered in K-pop things, posters and other things? Hidden away. Half of it's covered. I mean, that's still quite a lot. That means you got to get even more. The job's only half done. Ooh. bubbles in the song. Drop a photo in the Discord? Yeah, sure. Let's have a geeze, huh? Have a K-pop wall? Me not knowing anything about K-pop apart from it being Korean. Okay, this can go over. Oh shit, is that slightly too short? Damn. Alright, we can fix this. Just move the whole thing back. There we go. Good enough. These to be level, and then these props are level 2. Okay. Phew. We all started somewhere. BTS is touring in Australia, I think. Plenty of time to learn. Alright. I've got 12 months. I've got 12 months to get ready, huh? Spin that a little bit. And a boom. There we go. Put it in the Discord. My phone started vibrating. Let's have a look. Ha! You got to bring it right up to the, what are they called? The cornices. That bit, the strip of timber that like links between the ceiling and the wall. You got to bring it right up there. You might even like trim some of the top of the photos to make it look like it continues up beyond the cornice. That'd be a cool effect. But not bad. Not bad. But it's only half done. It's only half done, Moya. You gotta cover the rest of the wall in it. Mornings are. So the it was a bit hard to read your username because my thing pops up as like dark blue and the background is black. So I had to like squint and look in to read it. Definitely not a green screen wall. Yes, that's all painted. It's actually because we picked a really light color, and hang on, it's kind of similar to this. This is the sample slice we got from Bunnings, but that's the color that it's supposed to be, or kind of similar, a bit lighter actually, and it's ended up being darker, so it worked out. It could definitely double as a green screen. That won't work? Do I need neon green for a green screen? Oh no. Hey, the gamer, you pulled an EX from the new Pokemon set. Oh. I used to collect a few Pokemon cards back when I was a kid, and even a little bit like last year. I tried to get back into it. I wanted to see if I could complete a set, and it just cost too much. I remember when I was a kid, $2 for a 10 card pack. Now it's like 15 or something. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. There's only two things from my favorite group up there on the wall. You got to Moya. You need more. Just paint your apartment neon green. I mean, we could look in Discord. Let's have a gaze, huh? Oh, is that the owl thing? Decidui. Ah. 320 HP. My god. Don't they usually say they got like a little bit of lore on it, don't they? Oh, not anymore. Pokemon EX rule. When your Pokemon EX is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. What are those? Paid $13.98 for 2. That's a pretty good deal. Hey, Hannah. Hello, hello. Crushing Arrow. 240 damage. Jesus. Jesus. From the newest set. Is that like Pokemon X and Y or something? I tried completing the Stellar Crown set, I think it was, and too much money later. Why are you building a fortress? Because our island, our base, our city, back when it was first founded, would have needed protection, Hannah. And we're trying to make it look like a proper 1700s, 1800s fortress. We do have this area here, but I'm going to demolish this and redevelop it. I think it's this was a very rough first draft. And we'll instead create like kind of like Tokyo Bay. We're going to reclaim big chunks of the land here and create like turn it almost into a river. We're fast forwarding Tokyo Bay's future, where all that space is going to become one river. The whole bay will turn into one river. We've already got the channel here. We'll just reclaim all of this. So many just mini albums. It's like 4 songs. Oh. And would you get? Apparently the vinyl records are back in favor again. I myself wouldn't mind getting. Got quite a few CDs. Quite like the CD format. Mega Evolutions Perfect Buddha. Ah. Oh yeah, there is Mega Evolutions, and then there's... I remember EX from way back, but the Mega Evolutions, that's new, isn't it? Vocaloid album for 80 and sold it for 800. Damn, Hannah. Making money. A proper, what are they called? Resale? Very nice. Then you should have bought 10 more and then sold it again for 8,000. Infinite money hack. Easy money. It is surprising though how like how much money can be made doing all the reselling stuff. The roos are poking out there. I'm not happy about that. We'll have to hide it. somehow, some way. Now, what can we put in this green space? 40 New Zealand, but I did buy it in person. Ah. I remember the Lady Gaga concert that I went to a little while ago. All the merch was like crazy expensive. It was like $60-$80 for a shirt. Get 1-2 years before some indie lover found it and it exploded. So you liked them before they were cool, huh? And then it was ruined by the mainstream. The damn hipsters. Turn that off. Go there. Boom. Connected. Boom. Connected. Boom. Watching Weak Hero with my nan. She got invested. Oh. Now, what is Weak Hero? Oh my god. I am out of the loop. Is it an anime? A K-drama? Okay, I was close. Been converting people to K-dramas has been quite successful. Yeah, I watched a K-drama a year or two ago. It was called... Oh. It's very dramatic. Close, brother. It was called... had some lady who was getting revenge on former bullies or something like that, and somehow became like a billionaire. Proceeds to describe generic K-drama scenario. I mean, they all sort of blend together and merge into one, don't they? Is a lady who was like a she had like burn scars or something because there was a fire, and she like got blamed or something for the fire by other students, and then goes on like a revenge trip. And there's like a guy who's a doctor of some kind. I mean, his career, so probably a plastic surgeon, and I think he like sort of pieces it together. Crazy. I mean, yes, all the characters were crazy. I think it was on Netflix. The protagonist was a lady. And then she gets her revenge, and then like the story concludes, and then they end it with like a cliffhanger of some dude in prison being like, I will get my revenge or something like that. I think that's it. Zar. Uh Yes, that is it. Oh my god. 2022. Okay, that was a little while ago. 3 years. Yes. Yeah, okay. Well, everybody looking very familiar. You got it. I think it was very highly rated at the time. Like everybody liked it. 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb, 82% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, and then there was like the tease of another season, and then nothing's happened since. A young woman bullied to the point of deciding to drop out of school plans the best way to get revenge. A primary school teacher, she takes in the son of the man who tormented her the most to enact her vengeance. Oh my god. I got it kind of right. I remembered a bit of it. K drama knowledge has earned me a sub. Yes. Congratulations, Zar, and thank you 24 for the gifted sub. Very kind, man. Very kind. But wow, that was the first guess too, and you got it. Maybe I gave too many hints, huh? I mean, I was right, but also I was a bit off. Positive reinforcement. Now I'll watch more K drama. I'll watch Physical 100. I think there's a new season, right? It's not really K drama, more reality TV. But there's drama in there. There's drama involved. I've been getting through Hierarchy and All of Us Are Dead, plus a Japanese BL called I Can't Reach You. I've been trying to get in contact about your car insurance. See, that would be a good thriller. I'm copywriting whatever script gets made with that idea. You heard it here first. A Jason Bourne type movie or series, but it's just a guy trying to avoid a car insurance salesman. Duty After School, that one is awful. I see. Singles Inferno. Oh my god. So many so many what is it, like the like Bold and the Beautiful, that show? All these titles are kind of reminding me of that. A show that's been running longer than Grey's Anatomy and probably will continue to run for the next like 1,000 years. Get props again. Why is that poking through? That shouldn't be the case. That should not happen. I'll just extend it out then. needs to go out to there. Oh, no, never mind. I think we'll probably just move this building instead. There we are. Twinkling watermelon. What the hell? What is that? Twinkling watermelon. What on earth? That's the name of a K-drama? It's a good one. Oh my god. Typhoon Family, Perfect Crown. Jesus Christ. 3, 4, 6, 7. 6, 7 K-dramas being watched all at the same time. Moya's cooked. Artemis 2 Earth set. Hang on. What does it say? Hold on. A Chico roll? Oh man. Decent K-dramas. Twinkling Watermelon. Alright, I'll have to give that one a look just because the name sounds ridiculous. That's a vape flavor. Wish I could give you another sub. you gotta save them up, Zar. It's alright, you got another month to think up another one. Twinkling Watermelon, though. Is it like a comedy? I hope it is. No, actually, I hope it's like a deadly serious K-drama. That would be even better. Also watching an anime. It's not a comedy? No! Oh no, deadly serious. Yeah, that's good. It's perfect. That's exactly what we want. But the Chico roll pork chop, I don't think I've ever had I think maybe once I've had a Chico roll. It seems to be something that was like much more common or popular before our time. Like the local chicken shop still sells it, but I've never seen anybody buy it. Can't put this into context. Chief is Australian. Yes. No, you don't say. You don't say. I am Australian. We gotta rub it in. Okay. How do we do the plants here? Oh, they were hidden behind the hedges. We won't have hedges up here though. Just down here. To protect people from falling into the rocks. Here, if they fall, they just bounce off the roof tiles and then onto the ground. You can get them from the freezer section. Ooh. I was actually at Coles today. I should have paid more attention. Well, next time I go, I'll see if I can try and spot it. This one goes down here. Just trying to cover up all the gaps as much as I can. If I can, yeah, squeeze up against that. There we go. And this one we can drop down. Life Gives You Tangerines is also a very good cage armor. What is Koreans' love of fruit? Watermelons, tangerines. Do they have mango and durian for the names of cage armors? Jackfruit? Dragon fruit. Probably calling me smelly if I didn't change my name. Moya Stinky. Ah. Hey, Buzo. Hello, hello. Now, for the central structure in the middle, is there a park that we can place? Like a landmark of some kind? Definitely not that. Or that. Isn't there a Korean thing? The Nam Damon. The Matt Damon. This is also a wall, I think. 8 gates in the fortress wall of Seoul. The Nam Damon. Surrounded the city in the 14th century. Pagoda-style gateway. Designated as the first national treasure of South Korea. Ooh. How goes the city today? Good. It's going good. We're building a fortress that will double as a tourist attraction. Just trying to find a building that can function as a tourist thing. Because I want to give the location an actual purpose. And maybe we've just found the structure that we need. This could work. Oh yes. A fortress complex. Shutter Island. I mean, it might end up being... I'm roughly basing it off of a island chain that Polytruck showed me. It's in the harbour of Helsinki. And it's going to be loosely based off of it. I'm going to try and... It's not going to be a one-for-one, but we'll take some inspiration and see what we can mix together. Mr. Queen. I'll bring that back there. I'm going to have to do this to make it work properly. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's all right. The taller structure at the back because it's a bit further away. And here, what can we put? let's take a look at the Finnish Helsinki fort. Suomenlinna. What do they have at the top? There's some kind of structure. It's a shame all the Google image photos are a bit blurry. There we go. Okay, so the top is pretty much just like a ring. Like the fort continues around. So what we'll do is we'll extend it over here, like in this direction, and then this side will taper down and create like a access road that leads up to it. And we might even like envelop part of the barracks into the hillside. Bring that up. Bring this out. Like this. Yeah, that's all right. Harris Fort. Oh, that would be a good name, actually. Hannah. All right, let's mark it down. Read what devs will release in the next patch. I think it was something about Fortnite. Oh my god, Zar. Banned. That's actually pretty good too. We'll name this temporarily Fortnite. Actually, we do have this area here. We'll call this Fortnite. Much better. And we'll call it that one. There we go. The worse the name, the more likely I'll include it. We like Fortnite. Fort Thgink. We don't do any Thginking here. Put that like so. We'll redo this. Try to make like a hexagon. Okay. Fort Thginks. Got too many forts now. We've got 3. That's too many. Imagine the maintenance on those. Go, that goes there. That one across. Cool beans. How did that happen? Up. We can create like some kind of zigzag that heads down there. Or finishing one. I mean, true. You got me. You got me. One day we might. But where's the fun in finishing a build project, huh? Do we get a sense of pride and accomplishment? Maybe. Oh, that's messy. Perfect. Never finished one. What's the saying? Let is he without sin cast the first stone. Look at that. Breaking out the proverbs for you, huh? Need something to leave something for the re-election campaign. The previous mayor left the city a pile of shit. Don't ask who the previous mayor was. Elect me, Chief, to fix the problems that Chief created. Now, these areas back here, what can we do? We need to think of tiling or a path. I think we go with the default texture just because it'll look all right. Right, it's probably this one, but I think there's more textures, isn't there? Can we use some of the new ones that they added in? This one's okay. Maybe for down here. Oh, this one. Oh, that's nice, but I think it's too light. Okay. I think we'll use this one for our textures in here. This one. E. coli found in my city's water source, so half the city's on water lockdown. Oh my god. Yes, I didn't stream yesterday. I will admit. I was supposed to, but I didn't. I was preoccupied. I was at IKEA looking at furniture and stuff. Getting ideas for what to put in all the different rooms. And even some ideas for kitchen fit outs, but that's not going to happen for a while. Hey, Sundance. Welcome. How you doing? About to zoom on me bike. No worries, pork chop. Gonna definitely feel that cyclone weather tomorrow. Oh my god. So everybody's going to the supermarket and buying as much bottled water as they can. Freehanded that path so well. There is a trick, Sundance. There is a trick. And it's using the invisible pedestrian path. You see? The network's there. And then if you just click the whatever pattern you want, snap to existing, snap to the sides of a road, and you've basically got it follows the path for you. Is your flat pat experience up to date? Because if not, IKEA will make or break you. I think I'm pretty good with the IKEA furniture. Good with his hands. I'm a pro. There we go. I was actually I've got like a little table bench thing that I've got like all the internet equipment set up on, the router and modem, and a whole bunch of other random junk. And I assembled that in like 5 minutes. It was pretty good. This is a Christian stream. Exactly. No swearing on this Christian Minecraft server. Gonna be a castle. It's gonna be a fort. So the next level from a castle. Oh my god. I remember at school they try to like teach us all the Bible stuff. Never paid attention to any of it. That can go in there. Why is that snapping straight? Have I made this too... No, it's just curving slowly. Especially after last weekend. Good old Easter. In the beginning, there was just the Easter bunny. And he said, let there be eggs and let there be chocolate. And then he said something about it all being good. And then called it a day. And that's why we have Easter. I'll do riverbed thick. Dummy thick. Put that here. I think my one's better. New and improved, as they say. It's my version. It's the same reason that Emperor Nazi Goring built the Great Wall of China, was to keep the rabbits out. The Easter Bunny and his horde is coming down the mountains. Can we integrate? Maybe we could put castle ruins in here. Cathel. There. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Ooh. Move this guy over here. And then delete these paths. What do you think of that? Interesting, Buzo. that's the SparkNote summary. Add a few weeks back and then again today on Instagram. The Temu Bible, is that a thing? Interesting, 24. I'm here to add my own chapter in. What is this music? Let's try this one. I've got, it's a picture. The thumbnail is a orangutan wearing headphones and sunglasses. And then something in Korean. We'll try that. Can't do us wrong. Please save. Alright. I mean, we do have the autosave doing its thing. Nazi Goring for breakfast a few weeks back. It was on the breakfast menu, so I decided to order it. I thought Nazi Goring was only a like instant noodle sort of thing. Is that actually like a? It's an Indonesian noodle, I think, or dish, I think. 1 a.m. I mean, it is Friday. Moya does have an excuse. But you do need the brain power to pick out some more K-pop posters for tomorrow. Don't forget. Okay, prop. Give it a spin. Try spinning. That's a good trick. There we are. So the fort has been hit previously. Can we make the grey a bit lighter? Oh, we can. So I think we want like this, a tan kind of color. How do we get brown? Let's try this. Oh, too dark. And that's way too red, way too dark. Shit. Alright, return to before. Reset. That's kind of brown. Fried rice. Oh, really? Mee goreng is fried noodles. Nasi goreng is fried rice. Huh. So what's the special ingredient then? Apart from MSG? Filipino Thai style menu from the night before. Southeast Asian. Yeah, Indonesian. Yeah, no worries, Moya. Any canon assets? Don't think so. But we did make a custom cannon, I think over here. Oh no, up on this fort. Yeah, here it is. Here's our custom cannon asset. Hey, trash can. Hello. I mean, that looks like one, right? I can change the colors. We got it pretty accurate, and then we just. That's why we need procedural objects, so we can just make it a group and then copy paste everywhere. Because the historic fort had 900 cannons, I think. So we have rookie numbers here. What do I want? Is that too tall? I'm thinking the castle might be a bit too tall. 2,000. I don't accept any less than that. Oh my god, 2,000? We're literally just going to have them like right next to each other across the entire length of the wall. Like the forts, thank you. Our first draft was the fort over by the bridge, and it looks it definitely looks like a first draft. This one would be our third, and it's going all right because we actually have like a physical thing to base it off of. But now that I look at the castle ruins, I'm thinking, yeah, we'll use this. So copy position and rotation. I'm going to delete this. Paste. Perfect. And then drop it a little bit. Finally caught the stream again. Nice, Looker. Thank you. And Russians took the fortress. Ah. So Russian cannons then. Alright, how's that? Is that less... This side, maybe I'll put some trees in to sort of obscure the building a bit, because it's a big sheer wall. But having it lowered a bit has helped reduce the overall bulk and scale of the building. Swedish cannons. Okay. Doing well, Luca. Doing very well. The city is growing bit by bit. You can see that big tower over there. Skyline Palace. Got a whole CBD that we're cooking up over that way. We just placed the buildings though and a few roads, nothing else. But eventually it will be a masterpiece. Let me try and pretend this is an old dock. Think that could work. Put it there for now. Ye old harbour port thing. Bagnario's message. Really like the F fort. Oh my god. Banned. Hey Bagnario. Oh my god. Oh my god. The puns. We've got Fort Knight, F Fort. Jesus Christ. Very sorry. As you should be. As you should be. Unacceptable. There we go. And then we'll put, instead of big rocks, we'll put in little boulders as maybe like evidence of collapsed bits of the wall fallen down. Bit of rubble. Seen a bit of action, this fortress. Okay, that tree's way too big. Yeah, so we'll make it like converted into a park, pretty much. And then here, we'll use the generic tiled surface. Oop. Boom. Boom. It's a bit funky there. There we go. So it's like the publicly accessible area, and we could put like benches and seats and stuff, and maybe like a cafe facade, like a shop sign or something. Make it look like a little spot for food and drink. This area here we'll keep open, same as that. And this we can like turn into like another paved location for like the sightseeing. When was this first built? A fortnight ago? Oh my god. They're getting worse. They're getting worse. Cheers for the follow, Fushimata. But yeah, what else can we add? See that dip in the land there. Home and Heaven did a nice. It was a safe ride back. The last ride from that the old job, huh? Or I guess if you might have had to give a couple of weeks' notice, so nearly the last. Oh, it does overlap. Damn. I thought we found a little hack there. I do stream pretty often. What do you mean? What do you mean? Now start streaming less. Now that you've flagged it, the spite's going to kick in. Yeah. So another big open area. And then we can decorate. Harrison Fjord. Oh my god. Fortitude, Forgotten, Fort Noxious, Fortunate, Fortress of Solitude. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. That was a machine gun barrage. A cannonade. A barrage. Oh my god. I need a minute. I need a minute. Oh my god. Heinous Island, Fort Penn Island. Ah. Fine. Comfort. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? What? What has happened to chat? What has happened? I didn't sign up for this. This is rude. That's what this is. Oh my god. Comfort. Jesus. We get the barrage from Captain Australia, and then Bagnaria in with just the final punch, that last gut punch. Oh my god, 40 McFort face. Oh, gonna give me a migraine, guys. Unbelievable. Truly horrendous. Oh man. Comfort. Jeez. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, and then Bagnaria comes out with that. Might be more bearable after I drunk my glass of wine. I might join you, pork chop man. Fort Knox. Oh my god. Fortunately, they. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna. Oh. I'm being tortured here. I'm being tortured by you guys. My calm facade is being eroded. I never thought we'd see the day, but maybe today is the day. I'm thinking maybe we could disguise an elevator in all of this. A lift. Maybe in this back corner here. Do we have something that could double as an elevator? Huh. So maybe we could hide this? Oh, this actually works pretty well. Hey, that's pretty good. There we are. Look at that. It might be 24. That might be my my retaliation. Punishment. Oh, it's a shame I can't change the color. But I mean that's all right. Maybe the color scheme is good because then it sort of is hidden away. Nice brick. Hmm. I got my eye on you, pork chop. I got my eye on you. Cheeky bugger. Alright, and then we'll create this little space here. Goes down, then up, down again. Bring that down even further. There we go. Cool. And we'll make it so that this is our lift opening. Well, this spot here, actually. So we'll do it again. Pop down. Just make sure the rotation's as good as we can get. And then, boom. And we'll just have, like, a bit of the roof. We'll see what we can get away with there. Oop. So there's our opening. Discovered GB news. Lowest common denominator outrage slop. GB News. I haven't even heard of that. Is that like the same level of craziness as Sky News? It's right wing, I see. It's in the running. Okay. Good thing I've never heard of it then. I mean, almost all the news nowadays is on that side of politics. Even all the mainstream stuff, even ABC is a bit right, which is a bit concerning. I'm going to do that down there. Straight on. Boom. Everything is bad and we will fix it all. Just vote for us, I promise, bro. I know. I saw Channel 9 did they had a little YouTube short, and it was like, oh, One Nation has had their policy documents leaked. And then they're like, One Nation is got very progressive policies, almost like Norway. And it's like, bullshit, dude. Bullshit. But it's just ridiculous. So I don't understand who they think they're trying to like pull the wool over. So just the biggest load of bullshit I think I've ever heard of for a news channel. Or at least recently. Far out. That was so like blatantly, stupidly obvious. that video actually made me mad. Seeing that, it's just like, I can't believe that they thought anybody would believe it. Well, she's all the billionaires have switched their wallets. They've turned their wallets away from the Liberal Party and coalition, and now they're bankrolling One Nation. Because now, Liberal Party, barely, especially the Nationals, they barely get any attention on media compared to before, at least. Now it's all One Nation this, One Nation that, and these really, really shit puff pieces. It's like the most blatant propaganda I've ever seen. And if the YouTube comments were able to like point it out, it's like, dude. They're really drawing from the bottom of the barrel there. Try use mix these two assets together this time, just to have some slightly different architectural forms. Hey, Peanut, hello. Segment about some Canadian MP official. Oh my god. So it's literally just like the rage bait propaganda stuff. Fox News in a nutshell. At that point, I just grab the remote and change the channel and say I'm not listening to that garbage. Because that is what it is. Oh my god. It's all just rage bait. There we go. That looks alright. Got like a rounded corner there. And we'll dip this back a bit further into the wall. There we go. Our fort is taking shape. Yes, hitting me over and over again with puns getting progressively worse. Oh my god. Hey, Gray. Hey, you need to make several really bad fort puns, Gray, if you want to join in. Not the fun rage Sunday morning music video memories. Did they entered that channel recently, didn't they? Great fort. What a beautiful fort, Matt. Oh. Duh. Oh my god. Gonna give me a stress migraine, dude. You wouldn't do that to little old Chief, would you? Say it ain't so. Wait, do we want I think the roof tiles rather than the eaves. Yeah, it's still on. Captain's making a list now of all the puns that he could think of. And then we have this come out and do a little twist around, spinaroo. And then this one can come down like this. There we go. Now, I think we're okay with this being curved instead of jagged. Because, I mean, at this point, if this is firing cannon rounds, then this fort is lost. If they've made it past, like, this area. If the ships arriving have sailed beyond, like, this point, then the fort has been overwhelmed. I'll be better, I promise. Oh my god. Rage is still on. Oh really? I thought they ended it. Or is that MTV? MTV channel MTV shut down? Shutting down Paramount, of course it's Paramount. Shutting down MTV 31st of December 2025. Yeah. Rage TV. Friday nights, Saturday mornings, and Saturday nights. Okay, yeah. Alright. At least we still have, there's still one TV music channel. Music TV channel. TV music channel. What the hell? Call it Fort Pun. Serenity now. Someone banned Bagnario. We might. Believe they played the same first video at the end. Ah. It's like the, what was it when the Soviet Union ended and they played that ballet video? MTV did something similar. Maybe we move the old mill to here. Roove the ruins. Oh my god. What is happening? Roove the ruins. It's not that late. It's only 11:54. My brain should still be working. Right, we're gonna use this rock and we're gonna create like an artificial shoreline here out of boulders. There we go. And then we'll use the we have a wide, not fat, wide. A big boned wooden leisure pier. Put that out here. Oh, straight. Put that here and then that way. So this will be the historical loading dock for the port. How shallow can we bring that? There. Bring that out to about there. Okay. Brazil, they ended a long time ago. Only lysergic content. What is lysergic? You're actually teaching me words, Bagnaria. Lysergic. What? What's it? Huh? A powerful synthetic hallucinogen. Oh my god. Bagnaria, what are you getting up to, huh? At least moving won't ruin the puns. I'm gonna unplug my Ethernet cord, man. Oh no. Oh my god. Video killed the radio star. Ah, very fitting. Is there an equivalent for streaming? Like streaming music? Because video, it's not going to be around for much longer. Well, it's already dead. VHS. Is that what they were referring to in the song? Right, I'm gonna try flipping this thing around. Okay, that is flipped. I'm surprised they rendered the bottom of this asset. I guess they anticipated some people might flip it around. Referencing an early comment, historic long wooden jetty. Not bad. There is a long jetty just north of Sydney. I walked on that last year. Had a look and walked along it. It is very long. I think it's like 500 meters or something. It's actually quite far. But then the water, the reason that it's so long is the water around it is very shallow. They use this dock to unload all the fortune they've... Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! It won't stop. The puns. Alright, we'll have this little breakwater. And we will alter that path out here. There we go, to keep that wooden jetty look. There we go. Nobody's gonna know. There we are. So we'll make this look like it's silted up a bit, because that's like that breakwater would be catching so much sediment being pushed along. 2 hours is long enough. Got a good point. You got a good point, 24. Bustletown, you have to pay to walk it? That's ridiculous. What? Bustletown Pier. Let's have a look. I mean, it does look cool. Oh, wow, it's huge. What the hell? It looks really nice. 1.84 kilometers. God damn. Thought you passed by it unnoticed. I do read chat, Bagnario. I do read chat. Now I can see on the jetty, it looks like there's a little like landing that's level with the water. I feel like if you didn't want to pay, I'd just swim across to that and then climb up and walk. I think that would be the way around it. The only cost that you have to pay is that you're soaking wet when you're walking along. But you know what? I'll be pretty happy, satisfied with myself saving some money that way. Just a cost of doing business. Bring that out. Control H. Is that? Yeah, that's a decent height. Actually, probably too low. Yeah, that might be a bit too low, actually. So let's select all of these nodes and the building. And we'll bring it up a bit. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that angle might be more appropriate for us too. Let's bring that back. There we are. And there's a train for it. Yeah, I saw the little like the little kids train thing that they drive. It's a little car. It's pretty cute. Okay, now it's all the rock is buried under the new terrain. Or most of the rock. Pardon me. Align with that height. There we are. Now, if I spun it that way... Oh, why did it continue spinning? Do we want it facing there? Probably the other way around, right? Because there's the doors, and if you're like delivering ammo for the guns, easiest path would be straight through there. Starting to feel like this castle might be a little bit out of place, huh? Maybe something like this would be better. Because it would have been built in like the 1700s, 1800s. It's way too big. And if we're going to build something like that, a castle's way too old for that. Yes, the train car. Car train? What else is here? Not $2,000. Oh, these Mediterranean ones might be okay. Maybe as like a supplementary building. Like we could put this over here at the back. And then up here, we place something a bit more low key, a bit more defendable. It's supposed to survive like cannon fire and stuff like that, so they would have had a very specific shape. Fort Get. Oh my god. Oh my god. New industrial pack. Modular bridges. Oh, I think I've seen it. Like it came out yesterday. Was having a cheeky peek at the mod shop yesterday, and I think I took a look at that. Okay, I think we're going to use the police building. This one. Plop it down like here. And then, because that's very high up, what we'll do set this back about as far as we can be bothered. It's about there. Alright, and then down it goes. There we are. So this building might be a bit too grand, but good thing with the Italians, they love the giant front doors, so we can actually drop that down a bit and it still looks within scale. Puns like these while in a meeting. Meeting and my employment, I'm sure. Something about not being a good culture fit. Unless I do such a good job that they all quit on the spot. Maybe that's the trick. is that? Where's the node? Okay, and then my plan here is we basically create or give the impression that there's like an underground tunnel network for everything to come up to this upper portion here. But in order to do that, we should perhaps chain a few things together. As in chain a few structures together. Like that. Let's see if that's kind of equidistant on this side. Not in the slightest. Okay, I think that's about as close as we can get. We'll just drop it below the ridge line. Crypt tunnel tells us we can make a real tunnel. But that means work. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll have just a little bit peeking out here. That's still too much. That's still too much height. I think this building had a few... Maybe we can use this guy. Rotate in place to match that, and then we'll spin him around. That way all the buildings are perfectly aligned with each other. Boom. We'll just get rid of that building. Put him there. Bring him up. Rotate. Here we go. Oh, wrong thing. There. Eastern European buildings would fit low and medium res. Okay. Yeah, because that's way too low. An addition set below the eaves doesn't do the job. Okay, let's have a look at these Eastern European stuff. EE. Oh, the barns might be useful. Oh, these are pretty good actually. Yeah, like a barracks. What about medium res? That's NE, EE. Yeah, I'm thinking we could use the low density stuff as like barracks. We could put a row of them maybe on this island here. These ones especially. Hang on, let's put them. We'll plop them down just so we don't forget about them. I want the ones with the corrugated iron roofs. Okay, so there's our collection there. Just hold Alt. Oh, really? Hang on. Bagnari, you're blowing my mind, man. Wee! Look at it go! Wee! Oh my god. Thank you, dude. That negates all of the puns that you were making before. So worth it. What else could we use? Hmm. The emergency shelter. I mean, it is a tunnel entrance. Okay, yeah, I think we've got a bit of a pickle. Hmm. Blowing Chief's mind since 2025. Exactly. See, that's why it's so good to have chat when you're building. Otherwise, I would never have realized that I could do that. See, when we work together, we can do anything. Bring that out to there. And I'm thinking maybe we have this sort of pop up. So on this wall down here, we'll create... Is there actually doorways there? Yeah, but they're the wrong design. Ah, mamma mia. Nope, not the French asset. Might be able to pop this guy up here. Okay. I'm feeling a bit confident now. Is it a school building? No, it was a police. So that will go here. And then we can borrow the roof and put it over here to create a... Oh, I used to know what they were called. So it sort of overlaps slightly. It's usually for warehouses and stuff. Barracks. Well, this will be... Yeah, the barracks will have on this island, and we'll use these Eastern European buildings for it. And oh, but this roof form, I mean, where it like usually have the clerestory windows up here to let the light in. No helicopters in 1808. This is a later edition Polar truck. In case of medical emergency. So these islands will all be linked by a road, and then there'll be another island here. So it'll be a network of islands here, all linked together by roads and bridges. And we'll have a ferry system. We've got the train, but we'll also have a ferry that takes like people from this side of the bay to that side. Like Florida Keys. Kind of, yeah. Sponsored by Swifties. So we've got the helipad here and then the helipad down here because Taylor Swift doesn't use stairs. No. You crazy? Are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Right, this instead of that previous design, will just be a lean-to roof. That was a big jump. A big yump. That is basically how you access this upper area. Tunnel to Helsinki Fortress, also a ferry. Okay. Can we integrate a ferry terminal here? I haven't done much with the ferries, to be honest. Ferry stop. Okay. Shoreline ferry stop. Very good. Ha 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 ha. Muted. Now you know how I feel. Welcome to hell. This is a hell of your own creation. So we can mess around with this to integrate it better. Maybe we'll bring it out like that. Okay. Oop. Isn't there a smaller ferry stop? I think there is, but I like that one. How does this look? No pedestrian access. What are you? What? What? Even with anarchy, doesn't let me place? Excuse me, it's not working. So does this only need a pedestrian path? You need a pier. Ah. Okay. Have we finally found a use for the keys? I'm not a fan of how, like, the key walls don't adjust to the height of the terrain. They sort of brute force it down. You can see here. Yeah, you can see it there. Creates like a weird effect. And then the pier is floating. That's odd. That looks like stinky poo. We'll make this actually just a concrete pier. There we are. Why does that not want to go straight on? And then it's created like this weird floaty thing. Right, let's do that again. Try again. Make sure it's all the right height. Yes, sir. There's literally just the wall to snap to. Let's try that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how it's floating there. Need the invisible thing that conforms the terrain. Ah yes, the thing. Requires shoreline placement, so I think it's just attached to whatever the shoreline is. See the name when I return to my PC. Yeah, it's a bit strange. We can mess around with it and figure it out eventually. But this shall be the semi-modern pier, old and new, mixing together to create this thing. Can we use any of the Eastern European shops? I mean, these look kind of like warehouses, don't they? Like really crappy warehouses. I mean, we've got the big one here, so we can rely on that. This, I guess, will make it like a open area, a storage place, converted into like a parade ground sort of thing. And then this just tapers down for people to walk up. Same as here, tapers down, and this area up here is the isolated part. So that if they decide to siege it, they have to go around and then enter. Not bad. Pardon me. And we'll make sure that there's still rocks poking out of our cliffside here. No sleep. No, sir. Now, I've lost track of what time it is. I looked at the clock and it's 12:37.
Not bad, good choice.
Not bad. Let's flip this around a bit. god. It's not paving how I want it to. $5K dramas on the watch list, yes. Oh, yeah. Whew. Well, there's a big yawn from me. Alright. This is actually, we made quite a lot of progress today. Usually it's a lot slower, but we did a good job. But yeah, I should end the stream. Who can we give a raid to, huh? Create a dash. A few seconds delay to differentiate between red username Polly and 24. Yeah. I know. I had to ignore chat for once. Oh my god. See what you've done? We helped. So that's the trick. That's the trick, it seems. Who can we raid? Oh? Hang on, what's happening there? Oh, I clicked the unmute. Haha. Who can we give a raid to? Who's streaming City Skylines? Is anybody? No. Oh, Sundance. But I saw Riri's streaming Farming Sim as well. So I might give Riri a raid, huh? But yeah, thank you very much, 24, for the gift sub. Thank you, Fushimata, for the follow. And congratulations to Zar as well for the gift sub from 24. Oh, sorry, hang on. No, Pork Chop resubbed. And 24 gift sub. There we go. The puns have fried my brain. Last Riri raid was amazing. Flashbacks. Hang on, he should be live. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. Riri plays live, isn't it? Yeah. It's not Riri plays cities. There we go. Let's get ready to say hello. Tank engines for the stream. No worries. Cheers, Polytruck. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Alright. See you all. Thank you for tuning in. As always. I'll see you later. Love yous. Ciao.